Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a foundation review and wear test over the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, as well as their Spotlight Primer. I've been using these probably for, I want to say like a solid month. I really wanted to formulate my opinion on the foundation and stuff before I filmed this video, and yeah, that's basically it. I have not filmed a video in probably like, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 weeks. School has been absolutely insane. I don't even know when I'll probably upload this video, hopefully soon, but my birthday is actually this Friday on April 6th, so I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of filming done beforehand, though I didn't have to worry about filming over the weekend. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna give y'all some rundowns and some tips and tricks with this foundation and everything that it claims to be, as well as the primer. So if you are interested in these items, then please keep on watching. I look like absolute like just crap right now. I literally just woke up. I made one of my iced coffees and I am just ready to film and talk about some makeup. I have class actually around 11. It is currently 9 o'clock, so we will have a very long wear day for these products. I normally have school from 11 to sometimes 3:30 or 4, depending on if I stay after and study, because I do have an exam tomorrow for anatomy. I've also completely changed my degree plan, so if you are interested in like a vlog style video of me explaining it or a more formal video, let me know down below, because I really thought about kind of updating y'all on what I was doing, because the past vlogs I have done have been on my original career plan and now I am doing something different. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and start this stuff. So the foundation I have is their Healthy Foundation. It's SPF 20. It's a brightening complex and it's for all skin tones. I have the shade LN3. This, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to find my shade in stores. I actually bought this at Walmart because it was a little cheaper at Walmart. This can be really expensive depending on where you buy it. It was kind of hard. Obviously, I'm assuming the L stands for light, the N stands for neutral, and 3 is just the third shade, I'm assuming. I didn't really look into the shades that much, but this one actually does match me pretty dang good. The shade range on Ulta right now, it has 12 colors. This retails for $12.99, and it has 4.5 stars with 100 reviews. So I mean, I agree with the 4.5 stars. I actually really do enjoy this foundation. They have some like shades like light C1 if you're light with cool undertones, and they get into light neutrals, and then you have medium cools, and then you have medium neutrals, and then you have deep cools, and then deep warms and deep neutrals. So I kind of like how they have everything classified with what your skin tone may be, what your undertone may be. Granted, it did make it a little more difficult to pick out the foundation, but I also think I'm not gonna have to mix any foundations or worry about it maybe not matching right, because I know I have a neutral undertone, so I was able to get a foundation that would exactly match me. So as far as the claims go, I actually kept the little like wrappy that was on it. It says it's packed with vitamins, antioxidants for healthy coverage. It's infused with Chinese Wu Zuyu extract and hyaluronic acid to brighten, hydrate, and even skin tone. Ultra blendable, lightweight, buildable, and breathable. I will go ahead and say right now, this is very light to medium coverage. If you're a full coverage person, this is definitely not the foundation for you. I would definitely check out maybe like a Tarte Shape Tape or Fenty or Urban Decay All Nighter, some of those. And then basically the details on the Ulta website say about the same exact thing. I will also say the primer though, I was very hesitant to buy. I actually did not purchase this one. This is my stepmom's. She has more mature skin and she kind of goes for the semi-glowing kind of things versus me when I'm oily. I try to avoid it, but sometimes I do like it. So I didn't purchase this, but she did. So we'll be including this in today's video on half of my face. But this is the Spotlight Illuminating Primer. This also retails for $12.99 and it actually only has 3.5 stars. I have heard this has glitter in it, which I'm not a huge fan of glitter in primers. I'd rather have glitter, or I'd actually really have no glitter at all, but I'd rather rely on like my highlight to give me that kind of glow. It says the Physicians Formula Illuminating Primer is enriched with antioxidants that protect skin and visibly reduces redness, infused with 5 filtering luminescent pearls to blur imperfections and deliver a spotlight glow. We're just gonna kind of see, because I'm actually going to apply this one on one side of my face and then my trusty tried and true Rimmel Fix and Perfect primer on the other side of my face. That way you can see what it looks like kind of with oily skin, and then something, you know, without anything to combat the oils. So I will be taking the Rimmel primer and applying it to this side of my face. I absolutely love this primer. I've used it with high-end drugstore foundations, numerous amounts of foundations, and it never lets me down. I'm dropping it everywhere. It never lets me down. I absolutely love it. I can always count on it. Since I have developed more oily skin, definitely is a struggle finding things at the drugstore for oily skin, I have realized. And then taking the Spotlight Primer, I have to say the packaging of this is actually very stunning. It's like a nice ombre pink bottle, and then it's frosted in glass. It does remind me a lot of like the Becca packaging with the nice glass frosted bottle. So we'll just kind of see. It does have a pump, which I do like, so I'm actually going to pump out just a little bit. I don't want to put too much. And then we're going to apply this. See, you can definitely tell that's going to be very glowy. Doesn't have a smell to it. Yeah, it definitely has the shine compared to the Rimmel side versus this side. There definitely is some shine going on. The Texas weather today is like all bipolar. It was hot yesterday, and then this rainstorm came through last night. Now it's like in the 50s, and it's like windy, and I'm like, what do I wear? Like, I've been wearing shorts and flip-flops for the past like month. Do I need to break out my winter boots now? Like, I have no idea what's happening. So this is how we're looking with the primer. I will have to say this primer doesn't do anything for your actual skin as far as pores, fine lines, mattifying. Obviously, it doesn't do anything like that. This is definitely more of just like the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It's just meant to give you light and luminosity to your skin without actually perfecting any imperfections that you may have. So this is what it looks like. I did one pump. We are very glowy, but the one thing I kind of like about this is it's almost like a matte glowy. It's not a tacky finish. Like, it really set into my skin really fast, but you are still able to see the glow versus the Rimmel side. There really is not much glow. But on the other hand, the Rimmel one does do the pores and does help with fine lines just a little bit, so that's just something to keep in mind. So now onto the foundation. As far as the packaging of the foundation, I really do enjoy this. When I first got this, I was so, I just love this applicator. I love this huge like doe foot applicator. Companies are putting on their foundations now. Either give us a pump, give us a doe foot applicator. I don't really like the Fit Me foundations where you pour out, and I'm not a huge fan of like the squeeze bottles, so just put a pump on it or put a doe foot applicator. That's all I have to say. So the one thing I know that does suck about this is not a lot of product does come off on the doe applicator. So you kind of have to dip in it a couple times to get the exact amount you want. Because that right there is about like one little, I don't know, pump into the foundation. So I'm going to start with that on that side, and I'm actually just going to take my sponge and start blending this out. I definitely prefer a sponge for this foundation. I think it blends it a lot easier and a lot faster. I feel like if you were to wait a little bit, I definitely feel like this foundation does set very quickly. So I definitely like to work in sections when applying this. And this foundation is definitely something that I like to say it's like your skin but better. It's not full coverage, but as you can tell, it definitely evened out my skin tone versus this side. Gave me coverage. I just really enjoy this. Like, something about this foundation, and it may be that it's my skin but better, because I don't wear full coverage foundations every day to school or anything like that. I normally save them for, you know, if we go out to dinner, if we do something nice, that is normally when I will wear them, unless I'm just feeling like extra glam on a school day, which rarely ever happens, and I'll wear one. I think that is exactly why I like this so much. So here is this side with absolutely nothing on but the glowing primer, and here is this side right here with the Rimmel primer on. This isn't a type of foundation that settles into pores or fine lines. It's very lightweight on your face. Like, it almost feels like you're just wearing nothing. It almost settles down to like a natural finish, kind of satin, kind of matte. I would set it just because I do get oily, but I feel like if you had maybe normal to dry skin or something like that, you necessarily wouldn't have to set it. So going in on the other side with the Spotlight primer. So looking really close up to my mirror with this primer on, I definitely noticed there are shimmers in it. I can see them on my forehead actually kind of glistening. So keep that in mind that there are actual shimmers. They're very tiny, but they are there. So I'm going to blend this out. I'll be curious to see how this looks with like the micro shimmers in it. Okay, so just looking at my face after blending that, I definitely have to say you can see a lot more dew on this side versus this side. I can't really spot any of the little micro glitter like on my face now that we have put the foundation on, but I have to say the pore difference, if you have, you know, maybe enlarged pores or you have a pore problem, I would definitely stick with a pore filling primer versus something right here, or maybe just apply that spotlight primer to areas that you do want to highlight, because I can definitely see the pore difference. Other than that, very lightweight. It has not settled into my forehead lines yet or anything, and it doesn't look heavy or cakey on the skin, which I do like. Like I did say, this is a kind of your skin but better foundation. So just giving y'all another close-up, this is the spotlight primer side. So now that these are on, I'm actually going to finish up my face, concealer, powder, everything like that, and then I will come back after that to do a little check-in. That way I can tell y'all what I think of the foundation with other products on top of it. But right now I really do enjoy it. Like I did say, it's almost like a natural satin finish. I may just set kind of like in this area where I get oily, because this area down here really doesn't need to be set. So I really do enjoy this foundation. If you want something light coverage like this that is lightweight on your skin, light to medium coverage, I definitely would recommend this because it is a really good feeling foundation. I think it looks great on your skin. So I will be right back. Okay, so I just finished all of my face makeup. If you're wondering, the denim jacket is from Forever 21, and then the lip combo I have on my lips. I've never worn this before, but I'm actually like really liking it. It's probably a bad day to wear gloss considering it's windy outside. But I have the Wet n Wild gel lip liner and Bear to Comment on. And then on top of it is just the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. And I actually really like this combo. So this is the makeup I did though. As far as the foundation goes, it did settle into my forehead lines, but I've said in every foundation video, every foundation settles into my forehead lines for some reason. They're just very apparent because I go like this a lot. So nothing I can do about it unless I got like Botox or something, but they always settle. As far as my face makeup, it looks so good. After I put concealer on everything, this is as full coverage as it gets for me on like normal everyday days. This is a makeup that I like to wear, and I have to say that I really do enjoy it. It's really nice coverage. All of my makeup and everything on, to be honest, I can't really tell that this was like that much luminizing, because you can see I have highlighter on, but now with everything on, I can't tell that this is a luminizing primer. It's kind of like it just like isn't there. I can definitely tell this side has my Rimmel one on because it's smooth. The pores are minimized. It does keep me pretty matte throughout the day. This side is smooth also, but I feel like this side is just a hair bit smoother, obviously because of the primer. But that's really the only thing right now. It looks great. It doesn't oxidize, as you can tell. It does match me pretty well, considering how weird it was trying to find the shade. But I really do like it right now. It is currently 9:50. I am actually fixing to take some pictures, and then I am heading to class. So I will do my like final check-in when I get home from school, which is around 3:30 normally. Right now we are looking pretty dang good. Okay, so I'm finally home from school. It was such a long day. I literally spent 2 hours studying in between classes. And the last class I had started at 2, the teacher was like, he's a very strange teacher. And at the very beginning, he was like, so we're gonna have a quiz Monday. He was like, I understand that there's, you know, a lot going on this semester. He's like, so if y'all wanna leave, you know, you can go ahead and leave type of thing. Now that doesn't, you know, that sounds like pretty normal, but like this guy is a little bit crazy. So it's kind of like one of those, okay, do we leave? Like, let me fill out the situation. I ended up leaving because I have an anatomy exam tomorrow, so I definitely want to focus on that. Anyways, this is what my face looks like at the end of the day, and I have to say that, like, feeling it, this is the side with the Rimmel primer, and you can definitely tell there are less oils produced than this side. I'm oily right here, like I can kind of feel it, and on my chin right here also, versus this side that is still matte. My forehead, probably this is the best foundation that looks the best on my forehead for me when it comes to my forehead lines, or, you know, like my expression lines in this area. Really doesn't settle that bad. I didn't bake or anything, I just set my face. So it looks really good. It has not worn off anywhere either. And like I did say, I think if you have dry skin and all that, you're gonna really enjoy this primer. I can get away with it because it really doesn't make me that oily. It actually does produce a nice little dew. I like the Spotlight primer. You can't really see the little microfine glitters on your face once the foundation's on. Beforehand you can. But like I said in the beginning, I really enjoy using this foundation, and I absolutely absolutely love the packaging. I think they killed it with these two like types of bottles, and the design. It's just so cool and different, and I love the doe foot applicator on it. Nice look to your skin. It's different than the whole full coverage type of foundation. It's an actual nice light to medium coverage foundation that still looks good on your skin. It doesn't cause any settling and fine lines. It doesn't cause pore problems. It really doesn't cause anything. It just looks like your skin, but better. So this is how we are looking on the side right here with the Spotlight Primer. As you can see, very dewy and glowy, minus my highlighter. And then this side is the Rimmel Primer. As you can see, I'm not as dewy in this area, except where I applied my highlighter. Coverage is great. I don't have any line issues right here, and I don't really have any pore problems. Other than that, the Rimmel Primer really helped with pores. You know, the Spotlight one was more of a glowy primer. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I will link all three of these products down below, just in case you are interested in any of them. I really do enjoy all of them. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye, y'all.